Righto, I hope there's not too much background noise because my window's open and I'm not gonna close it because this is the first day in over a week that we actually have weather that is okay. It has been summer, it is summer, and it's fucking horrible. And I can't stand any of the warm weather, so I'm not gonna close the window. Yeah, so today is like, I don't know, 20 something degrees and that's actually acceptable. Yeah, so if the audio is fucked on this one, then I will just be angry. Today, no, lie, yesterday was my 9 months. Isn't that basically the end of factory distribution? Or is it that it starts between 6 and 9 months? Anyway, I have the hugest update, and I completely forgot about it. I have a giant update, and the giant update is that I'm getting top surgery in September. Ugh. In a month. I have top surgery in a month. I went to the doctor. I went to my plastic surgeon for the first time. And I saw him and he said, you know, when do you want it? And I was like, well, I don't know about waiting lists. Whenever you have time, like just as soon, you know. And he was like, oh yeah, yeah, usually takes a few months. He told me phalloplasty waiting period is 6 years, which is horrible, but I don't care because I don't want phalloplasty. I mean, I don't care. Like, for me, it's okay because I don't need it, but for a lot of people, that's going to be really terrible. Yeah, so... But for top surgery, the waiting list is a month or a few months. And I was like, well, okay. And then he said, it's not going to work for September. And I started, like, going through his, like, file, and he was like, oh, yeah, 10 September. Which is kind of a double thing. Like, on one hand, it's kind of fucky because my parents are going on vacation, so they won't be there to bring me and pick me up. But I was like so like amazed that it could be like so soon that I was like, fuck yeah, you know, I totally want to do this. Luckily, I can. Like, I'm going there because I can't drive back. So I'm going there with public transport on Sunday. And then I'm gonna stay the night in a motel, kind of a business hotel thing. I will check out in the morning before 7 because I have to be in the hospital at 7 in the morning on Monday, the 10th. And then I'll get fucking top surgery. Yeah. I was kind of stressed because when at first I was like, God, that's cool, and then I started looking up, like, more specific in detail things about recovery that I didn't know before, and I bumped into some videos or like people saying that they really like couldn't do things for months on end, like that the pain was still there and that they like couldn't sleep on their chest and stuff like that. And I always sleep on my stomach or my side. I can't sleep on my back, so I think I'm gonna be completely fucked the first few weeks, definitely. First few month or two. And yeah. And also like that they couldn't do anything alone after like surgery, which like it's kind of difficult because my mom got breast cancer when I was 11. And they took a part of her breast away, and she's always been like, yeah, you know, like, you'll be fine, like, you can, like, because the first day after surgery, she could already, like, move her arm upwards and pull herself up, which you're not, like, that's kind of not what people usually do. And the nurses were like, wow, okay, what the heck. And so my mom was like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. But the thing is, like, obviously it's different because I'm getting, like, you know, a big scar and a lot of tissue taken away. And I don't think that's okay. Like, it's not okay because you will, like, tear the scar or, like, the tissue, and that's not okay. So I'm just like, you know, people saying that they can't even move their arms up at all for, like, a week at least. I should ask the surgeon. This is very soon. I didn't have time to get into it, and I don't want to like change the date because I really want this now to be gone. Yeah. Anyway, that's my biggest update. No, that's not my biggest update. My biggest update is also that my name's changed. My name change has come through entirely. I am now officially Darian, and the only thing that still will take a while is my driver's license, because I fucked up. When I changed my sex registration marker, I didn't actually change my license because it's not on there, and apparently I should have, because it's in the chip, and now they still have to mail the fucking government to please recognize me as the same person, because they literally, like, if the police would stop me, I'm not allowed to drive a car, if the police would stop me and they would ask for my papers, my identification papers, then they would literally see that I am, like, Darian, who has no license, and that I'm carrying someone else's license, which is ridiculous. So I can't go abroad to my partner, who lives in Germany. Fucking amazing. Yeah. So that's just really annoying. Also annoying is that, you know, when I relax my voice and I'm not putting any effort into it, it's not that deep. And I'm doing a summer job in a call center, and I got a few misgendering experiences in the beginning. But then I adapted this phone voice that is a lot deeper, and it didn't happen anymore, which is cool, but I still stress about it, and it kind of fucked me up a little. Even though the first time I did this, it didn't fuck me up. The first time it didn't bother me that people misgendered me, and now suddenly it did start bothering me, and I don't know why. The only thing that I do know is that, I mean, it's weird because I don't identify as a trans guy entirely. Like, I'm comfortable with the label, you know, but I know that I'm technically non-binary, and that my experience is technically something that would be described better if I would say genderqueer or transmasculine, but I don't mind that much, and I'm, like, okay, like, being referred to as a guy and being seen as he completely and all of the time is okay for me. It's not, like, entirely my experience, and it's kind of alienating when people really close to me would see me that way, but, like, generally it's an okay experience, and in a binary society it's a completely fine experience. It doesn't give me dysphoria, it doesn't make me feel bad, but yeah, so, but I just, like, I didn't understand why it bothered me that much that I'm just, like, sometimes misgendered, because technically I am not, like, 100% male, so why am I bothered, you know? But I haven't figured that out yet, and I haven't figured out how to not get that amount of dysphoria. I hope top surgery will help. I hope that top surgery will make me feel less like I'm actively putting effort into hiding something, because then I really will be able to start living more like myself. And yeah, I don't know what it will take, because I also kind of, like, packing, it's not something that I need for myself. Like, my self-image is okay, I just don't want to get misgendered, and I feel like if I'm gonna stop doing that right now, that might get me misgendered, but it's ridiculous because I don't think anyone's gonna look at my crotch, but I still feel really insecure about it. So that's kind of a thing. I don't think there's anything else. I don't have any, like, update things aside from the septum that I got. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, I guess. My voice, like, I know that my voice dropped a little bit more than it did before, and I noticed that especially when I really attempt to make it low, because I can do things that I couldn't do when, like, I was 6 months on T, so that's different, but it's not that huge of a difference. Yeah, so that's this wild, crazy update. I guess next month I will be 3 days before my top surgery, so yeah. That'll be crazy. Also, still don't have a job. Bye.